Back up in the Derg here again, and it's the 17th of September 2011. Rained all night, and this is the result. The water in the Derg really never gets too dirty, and the Mourne and the Struel, plus all the other rivers on the Foyle system at this minute, except possibly the Finn, which is closed now, and it's closed on the 15th. But it's actually fishable because it's on the clean side. It's not too, it's a little bit grumbly, just that's all. Saturday, there's a few lads away further on up to the border, about 5 miles up road, or up river. Over the last few days there's been quite a few salmon shown on this section of the river here. Some hooked, some lost, some landed and returned. And it just goes to show you the height of the water today, and it'll not be long. The Derg drops pretty fast actually, and there's my little banister. I'm surprised it's still there, but I don't think the water has been up any further than that. I think that's at its height. There's a little house in the prairie, and that was sitting pretty far up, I'll tell you. But the bank cleared up yesterday, or the day before, sorry. Old dead stumps and stuff like that there could be cleared, and trees trimmed, but not trees taken down, because we actually need trees along the river. They're not necessary to interfere with, we will not. There will fish perfect tomorrow. But it gives rain, doesn't it? A few showers will keep it up. I would say even the Derg falls that fast. I would say like Saturday evening, yeah, the last few hours, that could be down about 2 foot by 6 or 7 o'clock this evening. It's 6 o'clock anyway, 5 o'clock, what time is it now? It's only 10 to 12. The amount of fish that were shown here the other day, I think the Derg is actually one of the remaining rivers in the Foyle that has a few fish, and if they were left alone at the spawning beds, of course. Somebody suggested, well, I think I put it in a blog even with one of the old sites, but it obviously fell on deaf ears, I think. By saying that, I seen the loch agency up round the other side, Petticoat side of the Derg, Loch Derg. But a lad said to me the other day, why does the loch agency stock the little streams that feed Loch Derg for a bit of backup systems for future stocks, which that's the way it was years ago, until the monks put an end to it. They actually stopped all salmon from entering into the Loch Derg itself because a few people were going to cross to the island for a fast to the monastery many years ago. Maybe it's hundreds of years ago, whatever. On the way over, a salmon is supposedly to jump into the boat, and this red-haired woman, she panics the rest of the people in the boat, and the boat overturns and everybody drowns. So the Monsignor said, that is the end of that, let's close off the salmon coming into this loch, and the rest is history. But we can change all that again and put salmon back into the loch. Here's how close we are to the road. I would say about 7 yards. At the gate, only about 4 or 5 yards. But you've got a parking place there for 3 vehicles. Look at that stream in there. That's absolutely... Well, there's actually a root has just landed over the last flood in the very centre. Whether it's gone or now or not, that's another story. We'll have to wait for the water to go down on that. But there's a few showers about today. Possibly keep the water up. A constant flow of fresh water for the next week or two, I would say, according to the weather forecast, which will leave the Mourne completely out of order. And this here, little bit of woodside. Look at this here, look, even my bridge is floating this morning. Footbridge. Someday I'll have to secure that. But this actually goes right up to the old bridge, and you can come down the centre of those streams, so we'll have to cut off at this point.